Welcome back to Wine Now with Lee. Y'all know how we do it. We get straight to it. Accent walls have been something that has become very popular these days. Well, it's probably been popular, but it's something that me and my husband has gotten into. And as we have become more experienced with doing accent walls and give you some of the tips and tricks that we have picked up along the way while doing them. So if you want to try for the very first time, stick around for this video. Learn some of the things that we have learned from doing it our very first time, which when we did it in our own home. You can go back and check out that video so you can see some of the mistakes that we made and some of the things that we're doing in this video, not to make those same mistakes. All right, y'all, we have made it to our location. So we are getting ready to get out and get all of the things into the house so that we can get started. Okay, ladies and gents, let's get into it. Before you begin to work or before you begin to do anything, make sure that you prep your space. Make sure that it is free of any debris. You want to get up top, get all those cobwebs, get down low, get those baseboards, and make sure you have no dirt on the walls, okay? We went into a very clean workspace because my cousin had her walls pre-painted before we got there. Most of us don't have this ideal setting because we're doing this at home in a DIY setting, so we just have our walls that we have at home. So that's my first tip, is to make sure you go in and prep your space.
All right, so as you can see, that's the space we're gonna do right here. First, I'm gonna box it off. Box it off like this, rectangle, and then I'm gonna do the designs in the middle.
The first thing that you want to do is make sure you create your design with a pencil so that it's easier to make sure you don't make no mistakes when you're putting this stuff up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? You can always erase pencil, but you can't erase it once you put it up there on the wall.
So right now I'm just kind of sketching it.
This is the design that his cousin sent to him. So he's creating a design. Okay, so for point of reference, this is a 9 by 12 foot wall, and you want to identify where your studs are in the wall so that that's where your slats sit. Okay? Okay? All right, y'all, we have made it to Lowe's, so we're getting ready to pick out the slats. I laugh when I say that because I always say it wrong. But so this is what we want to go with. This is of course $6.19 for these.
What? It's 2. Down there?
As long as it's not chipped or warped.
These are.
Okay, make sure you get you some liquid nail as well, because if you don't have studs, you're going to need to use some liquid nail to put it behind it. I did get some extra tape because we're going to need this to block off the area that we're going to spray. And of course you're going to need some wood filler. So we ended up with this one, the white one, because we have the white one. Okay. All right, so we have everything we need.
Yeah.
All right, ready to go? Ooh, child, we are back. I am tired. We ate. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta get my energy. I get my energy up. Ooh. Right here, I want you to keep in mind that when you make your 45-degree cut on your saw, that your slat may not line up with the way that you drew your sketch on the wall. Perfectly fine, not a problem. Your design should still come out the way that you want it, so keep going. Also, right here, I want you to see that you're using your liquid nail, because sometimes you may not end up directly where a stud may be in the wall. So this is why you will need your liquid nail. So make sure you get pretty much everything on the list, because you're gonna need it, okay? We added the caulking. Let me show you what the difference looks like. Okay, so right there, there's no caulking. Under here, there's caulking. That's what we've been doing. See, I got it all over my fingers because I have been working. We'll finish off the corners down there, so we just need one more and finish off this. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. No. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. All right, so this morning we getting ready to, we're at Home Depot. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't even know if y'all can see that, but this morning we are at Home Depot. We're picking up one more caulking because I feel like we're gonna need, let me make sure, hold on, let me make sure the camera is right. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see your girl this morning? All right, yeah. We're at Home Depot stopping so that we could get some caulking and another gun. Why does I sound like this? I feel like I'm getting sick. Oh my gosh, not sickness. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're getting some more caulking and another gun to use with the caulking so that we both can be doing it at the same time to cut down on some time, basically. Once we get there, we will check to make sure everything is dry on the other wall, check for any discrepancies on the other wall, make sure it's all good, make sure it's all smooth, make sure it's all ready to go. So when we spray, honey, we spray because it's football today, honey. It's football. And y'all know we are a family of football lovers and we need to watch football. All right, let's get there. If I could give you one tip that would change the game on your accent wall, it would be this tip right here. Make sure you fill your holes on your slats. Do not leave holes when you get ready to paint your slat. If your cuts are a little bit more intricate, just make sure you take your time because there is nothing like putting it up on a wall, getting the job all done, and then someone walks in and says, "Is that crooked?" We don't want that. So that's what we're doing here, just making sure both of us are looking at it and seeing that the lines line up from one end to the other, and then taking the measuring stick and doing the same. I know y'all can't see it from back there behind us, but this is what's going on this end of the spectrum. Boy, you really hit me all in the head with stuff. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. And for those of us that have never touched caulking before, a little goes a long way. So just make sure you use it sparingly. Make sure it is not clumpy on the wall and you will be good. To sum things up, we want to make sure that we have a clean area to start. Make sure that we sketch our perimeter. We want to make sure that we mark off our studs because we want to make sure we know where we're going to put our slats. We want to make sure that we go and buy the material if we have not already purchased the materials because we need our materials in order for us to do the job. Make sure that you measure out your slats and then you go ahead and cut your slats and then get them placed up on the walls. Then once you get them placed up on the walls, you want to go ahead and start caulking them and filling the holes that you have placed into your slats, okay? And you can do that immediately. Don't wait until you get them all up on the wall, especially if you have help. Look, one person can be the person that is put it up on the wall, and then you can have another person that is in charge of caulking, and then you can have another person that is in charge of filling it with the wood glue so that you can spread the love, and then it can get done a little bit faster. Let that all dry. Let it dry, y'all. Don't rush the process. And then we want to go ahead and sand. After we sand, we want to go ahead and clean up our sanding, because again, a clean area is the best area to work in. And then we go ahead and paint, because that is the ultimate goal, to get our slats painted. That is a summation of pretty much everything that needs to be done when it comes to doing your accent wall. If you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments below and let us know. Let me give this disclaimer here at the end, which I probably should have gave it in the beginning. We are not professionals. Remember, we've only done this a couple of times, but we're just here to help. We're just here to provide information as we go along, and hope that you take what we can give and try it yourselves. Okay, that's it. That's all.